Alright.
Oh, you just.
But I don't have to play this game. Like you have to think deep to play it.
Oh, people, really? So yeah, I know you're expecting me somewhere, probably walking around looking for somebody to talk entertainment with right here on Joy Prime, and it's my very old friend. It's been a very long time, and I just decided that let me just hit him up and talk to him about what's really going on with him. I know that he has a Rain album going on for him, and you just chopped my game. I was going to say chop, you know, but you can't. I mean, you have
like
to,
I chop you.
Yeah.
Like in tree, you say medino.
Yeah, but
medio mano.
Yeah,
abano. Sebi
wait me abano.
Medi abano.
Yeah.
They can't create medi abano. Skinny.
Charlie, what's up with you?
Well, we're chilling, yeah. We're just, working hard, As you can see, I've not even trimmed my hair, but
but you look nice.
Yeah, it's because of my.
Last time you got that, Shatta Wale, you look nice.
Well, people have been telling me, I think because I'm half caste, so people have been like.
You are half caste.
Yeah, like I'm half caste, but people think I'm black skin, but I like it like that. Sometimes I like to hide my stuff.
Which of your parents? Because I know your dad. He's a very good friend.
Yeah.
To you,
yeah.
Charles, Nia Mamusa.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi. So your dad is from.
My dad is from Ghana, and my mom is from Ghana. Yeah, both of them.
That makes you half caste.
Yeah, that makes me half caste because my mom is from the Volta region. Volta region because of the slave trade and the white people plenty. They born for them. So I believe one of my great grandfathers was a white guy. So like me, like this, if I call me Kingsley Phillips. Phillips, yeah, but because of situation in the economy, so Charles Nyama Mensah, very local.
But Charles Nyama Mensah has stayed with you for a very long time.
Yeah, Charles. I like the name Charles, bold and strong.
Has it been a blessing to you?
Well, it's been like, some guidance to my life. Because anytime I think about my name, I go like, yeah, it works, because that's the type of human being I am, bold and strong.
But you changed it to Shatta Wale for business-wise.
Yeah, Shatta Wale is also another name that I think came from the Almighty, and we have to just give thanks to it for that. Because it's also like a name for guidance, And hallelujah.
Don't take me to the spirit.
I don't know. All right, cool. We won't go to quotations today. I don't want to preach to my congregation.
Please, we don't want that. Let's leave that one for the preachers and all that.
Shatta movement.
So the Rain album is all over. Are you satisfied?
Yeah, with what I'm seeing now on social media, and people trying to support, the Rain album, I feel it's a good look, because I don't think what I'm doing, any Ghanaian has ever planned to, do that before. When I mean Ghanaian musicians, because I have found out that most of the times we give pressure to the fans, and, I don't really want to pressure my fans. I always want to keep them in the known, What I'm trying to say is that I'm planning this album with the fans, because most people just plan shows in 2 weeks, 3 weeks time, they just want people to come and, but this is the time I want my fans to plan and make sure, okay, Shatta, this is the gate fee, this is the dress code, so at least by that time you won't be in a rush, and in life when you plan things, that's where you get the best results. So
there's some 50 Ghana CD in there. And
yeah, 100 Ghana CD, yeah, and we have a table that, we want to create for, dignitaries, big people in the country, people who support Shatta Wale. I got people in politics, people in the police force, soldiers and stuff, and so I feel, if we could create, a place for them to as well, so that is going to be the most secure place at my, lunch, because I feel they need that protection. So they're going to have security, they're not going to have like young boys jumping around them, they're going to sit down, relax, on their table, enjoying whatever, and so they can feel the Shatta spirit.
What is it about the Rain album? What inspired the album? How did you manage to put it all together? Because I know that the Amount song is on there. What else don't we know? What went into the Rain album? Is it just the regular album. I know After the Storm was massive. Now the Rain album. What's different?
What I say is the experience and, you know, the way their career has, you know, structured itself, you know, from the past years till now. You know, I believe we've, you know, tried a couple of times to put up songs that, you know, really didn't make it in the market. Let's talk about the Reader album. You know, we launched the album in Tawala, and, you know, we really, you know, made noise on the streets, but not on the mainstream. So we being, you know, strategic with things that we do, we thought it wise, you know, to bring another album. That was the After the Storm. Yeah, and After the Storm was, in the limelight. So, you know, we decided now to, you know, let the people know, since we have, you know, conquered the storm, since we have fought, you know, in the storm, and we feel we can move on, why don't we show them that this is the time for, you know, the Shatta movement king, the Shatta movement champion, the Shatta movement leader, president, to be in that limelight. And this limelight we're talking about is the African market. You know, we're not joking with this at all. We really want Africa to recognize who Shatta Wale is as a brand, you know. So that is what we're working on, and it's been so great because we're getting feedbacks from Nigeria, Uganda, you know, and Gringo has made that way for us, you know.
Gringo, but I don't know about the other songs because I haven't listened to the entire
No, we're gonna go to the studio after, you know, when I finish DU.
But we are done with the game.
Also, like you've accepted that I defeated you. Like,
but
you know.
this is like something that you do every day.
No, but why are you trying to behave like Ghana artists? Yes, we do it every day, and I've defeated you.
Okay, but I have accepted it.
Okay,
that
cool.
You've defeated me.
That's good. You're a good Ghana artist. Some of them won't speak like this.
Why are you picking on Ghana artists? You are a Ghanaian artist, right?
Yes, of course, but you know, most of the times people like this. That's why I talk about music game.
Okay.
This is draft. You see, when you go to Adabaka, you know, you go to Shukura, you go to them places, they play stuff like this. Jamestown, they play with style. Like, for instance, as I was about to chop you, I've already this you, chop you. It's what they talk about.
Beep.
You know, so that's how it's a game. So sometimes when I'm talking about my colleagues in the industry, I really want them to understand that this is how I run my life. And with games like this, you need to think deep and play. You just don't have to play. You playing to win, but you just don't have to be a player on the field and just win and lose. You know, and that's where you can get your, you know, $3 million, $4 million, and that's where people saw me chopping.
Oh,
yeah, you know,
okay,
so that is how I live my life when it comes to music.
But you keep advising the people in the industry, your colleagues in the industry, musicians, and it doesn't look like they are listening because you keep saying it every day. Why don't you stop and focus on your own career?
I'm moving in my own train. And if you don't want to sit in it, it's still moving. I get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The stopping wouldn't stop. Why? Because if you know you can't be a farmer, then don't come on my farm.
Okay.
Be at where, you know, because we are all farmers. We are all musicians. And you should know when you cause a damage that will bring harm to others, it will follow like that, and it will cause damages to other people who are coming up. But when you set up the right pace and we follow, others are going to follow. So if you think you're an artist and you feel that like upcoming youths are not watching what I'm doing, you are failing. Because it will get to a time they will see that, no, I like Shatta Wale's style. Shatta Wale is trying to make us understand that this is business. And you are trying to make us understand that it is hype. It is, you know, fake life. You know, it is not real. Like, you know me, I like everything I do is real. You know, like, for instance, you being in my house, you know, and stuff like that, people might see like hype. But yo, this is my house. So like I'm saying, you know, people will tell you, why don't you dress like OD4, blah, blah, blah. Why don't you want to do that? Like, you know, this guy has his hair cut down and stuff like that. And that is not branding. Entertainment, or an entertainer has this craziness in his brains running all the time. And if you don't know who an entertainer is, you should just study and research. You know, there are most people in our music industry who don't know what showbiz is about. They feel it's just a basket with one champagne. But that basket comes with chocolates, it comes with biscuits, it comes with granules, it comes with a whole lot. And Shatta Wale likes to choose the granite. You might think the champagne is a big bottle, so when you take it, you can drink and get satisfied. Me, I think that little granite in the basket is what I can use to shine. I get what I'm saying, but people really don't want to get that picture, that angle of entertainment. They always want to say, oh, someone say, wait, you're humble. Someone say, you know, and when people talk like that, I go like, yo, relax. Oh, someone say, wait, you're quiet. But it is not entertainment. We don't go to club and lower the music in the club and people will just, it is not done. It is not in entertainment when you are quiet and you are calm and you are this thing. Maybe that might be your nature, but a sect of people will like you, but not everybody. And that same artist will love to come to the stadium and jump, hey, raise your hand, raise your hand. But people don't see you like that because you are not that type of person. So that is why when people don't really understand the Shatta brand, I just go like, yo, it's just Ghana. We are not too developed. The minds are too low for entertainment, you know. And that is one thing that the government is also watching, because they travel a lot. They meet people. You understand me? And I meet people in the, like, who are government officials, and they like to pack. They like DMX. They like Nas. You know, some of them can rap Nas now. You know, like, this minister power. Yes, he knows what entertainment is about, but people here always want to put entertainment just to one side, you know, and that is what is killing us. When you check Nigeria, people are giving the Davidos, the Wizkids, that space to be themselves. So you see the video in a club chilling, you see, hey, buy car for and girl. Ghana artists don't do that. Anything they want to do, they want to hide it. They want to do it small. Somebody down. It's poverty. It's only poverty that makes you hide yourself from people. But when you feel you have that and poverty is not when you don't only have money. Poverty is when you feel inside, inwardly in you that I'm not like Becky. How can I? But if you feel okay, cool. At least I have my normal wig. I can wear. Becky says I should come. Let me just wear my slippers. You know, that is where, or that day is when God will bless you. But when you feel that, and it's in our system, I'm telling everybody, because Ghanaians are not aware of it, the timidity and fear is what makes us feel like that. Because from kiddie time, as they born, we, hey, you can't tell your mother this, hey, so, and that was what we grew with. It happened from the colonial days till now, Kwame Nkrumah's time, and we are still facing it now. But if Shatta Wale comes out and say, yo, this is how entertainment is done, let's have fun. Sometimes I can be crazy, but don't see me like that. Then what are you going to tell Commando and Rambo when they kill in movies? You want to tell me if they come out, people say, hey, Radio Kuni Pau. I also come on screens. I also do things for people. So people should just understand that this is work. After work, maybe I'm a pastor. I have to go to church and go and preach.
Maybe you're a pastor.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So imagine if I'm a pastor and maybe I just come and do, hey, Munya, hey, Ghana, hey, and I'm going preaching and people come to my church. And that is what I'm doing right now. Shatta movement, anytime I do shows, my fans don't disappoint.
Why did you think that the media was... You want me to take you to the studio?
I'll take it to the studio, but let me just finish this last video because this one looks very smiling.
Really? Do you want to take it along or...?
I'm good. I'm done. I don't eat plenty.
Okay, me too. I don't eat plenty.
I'll go
I
fast.
want to tell the people that I'm eating plenty. Looks like a woman. Why?
Yeah.
You won an award for the best woman.
Yeah, like this one, the Miss Ghana girls came to give me.
For what?
No, like, you know, as a good guy, good artist, they support me. So they just came to give me this. Miss Ghana's.
All the Miss Ghanas.
Yeah, Miss Ghana Association.
This is a beautiful studio.
Yeah.
Different from what I saw.
So at the other side, yeah. This is
Money
like,
is good.
there's a new setup. Your money is good all the time. All the time, money is
Lord.
good. So like now I have like...
So this is where the Rain album was made. Oh, that's Majesty.
Yeah, that's Majesty and that's Sharisha.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at that cute
yeah.
lady.
are two babies. I don't play with them at all.
I know, right?
They're
What's
always
the other one? I thought you had three babies.
Yeah, my JD is in London though.
Hey, London for.
I don't know how much money people think Shatta movement have. I shout out to Despite and all those people. I like them.
But that's the impression.
We've not gotten there.
Listen, Wale, that's the impression.
Among my colleagues, you see, among the peers in Ghana.
I know you come out, you tell us that, oh, I'm the richest.
Yes, among my peers. I'm not the richest in Ghana. Please.
Now you're denying that you're not the richest in Ghana.
Among my peers, among like every artist in Ghana.
So you're saying that you're richer than Sarkodie, you're richer than, well, Stonebwoy.
Sometimes we don't need hype. I came out before Sarkodie, I came out before Stonebwoy. So if I'm rich, I'm richer than them. They can't compete.
How much is your amount?
How much is my amount? It's plenty, Charlie.
Tell me, because that's another song on the album.
Yeah, amount. It's plenty. Like, you know, working hard.
You can't even mention the amount.
It's godly. It's too much.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
And you are saying that you are not rich. You are confusing us.
What I am saying is that I am not the richest in Ghana. But when it comes to the music industry, you see that small circle? That small circle is just a small, like 18 people. I am there, number one.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. So which one is your favorite on the album?
Well, I love all the songs on my album. I believe what we're trying to do is just get, you know, every sector of, you know, fan that we've spotted out and, you know, fed them with some kind of songs. You know, for instance, when you check to the coastal areas, you know, like we studied like last 3 years, you know, the coastal areas like some type of music. Yeah, when you look to, you know, maybe the corporate body in Ghana, you know, they like to listen to some type of music, you know, and when you listen to, you know, a couple of people, like, you know, you go to like the Rasta community too, you get the dancehall boys, you know, that kind of thing. So
it's a mixture of like
this whole album, yeah, is a mid-tempo type of song.
How many
you know,
songs?
The first 17.
Hey, 17, and you're mentioning like 17. I understand you have like 700 songs.
Much more.
Unreleased songs.
Much more.
So you can decide to sleep for
Yeah.
the rest of your entire life and just release the songs.
No, you don't do music like that. That is a lazy musician.
Okay.
When you record plenty songs, doesn't mean you can keep them and be releasing them like every time. Like you feel like, okay, next year I'll release it. No. Music comes with a certain aura and aroma. You know what I mean? The aroma that comes with it is when you do your jollof, then it's see a scent near there. Don't cook the jollof and say you eat it next week. By next week it's sport.
Okay.
That is how music it has expiry dates. Most Ghanaian artists don't really understand that, you know, and I've seen that much about them because they feel, okay, my hate back home, person me hating me, you know, okay, and it will be working, but you'll be there and you feel like will be yo, and I no, I don't say, got on new recharge card, not recharge your card, no. If you can recharge you to leave the music and go, don't come and say Shatta Wale is using juju. It's not juju. Me, I'm reading my season. When it passes,
you fall off. And what would you even fall on after? I mean, because eventually Shatta Wale, well, I'm sure your team and yourself, you're not hoping to die out soon in the music scene.
no.
But what would you fall on? Are you going to do something else? Are you still going to
Things
do
apart from music, you know, I'm a type that like doing investments. So, you know, I got a couple of banks that I'm doing, you know, some little investments with. You know, I got like some businesses that I'm also doing.
Yeah.
You know, so and you know, I'm still trying to build a future. That's what I'm saying. Among my peers, I feel I've made like a good amount of money that they haven't made. Forget everybody that you see that will come on TV. Some of them will come and say they don't want to mention their things because, you know, they are not the type that bring their things out. They are all liars. You know, I don't fake. You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I live the realest life, you know, as an artist, you know. So I believe I've made enough money that poverty wouldn't even like to come my way. You understand me? Because he can't be my friend. You know, I have befriended him before and I see how silly he thinks like, you know.
And that was what you're looking for.
Yes.
I mean, when you started off with music, you're looking forward to, you know, be able to get your own studio for yourself.
My own house, you know, my own cars.
To feed your family
feed my
and
crew
friends
and, you know,
and all that. Are you fulfilled?
Well, I would say for now, the picture I was looking at is
Has
what
changed.
is what I'm saying, you know, because
Okay.
I was looking at a picture back 2000 or the 90s, late 90s, you know, like, yeah, when I come out, you know, this is what I want to do and stuff like that. But I feel now the picture is really like what I want to see, and it has given me that hope that, you know, the future is very bright, and that is what, you know, I feel, you know, every artist should watch, you know. That's what I'm saying. Any artist that hates me for no reason doesn't have a picture, you know. Like, as you can see, I have a picture here, and this says a whole lot. You understand? This is my studio. That's Shatta Wale.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, on the
God
crowd.
is here.
Yeah, you know.
SM for life.
You know, and this is a whole picture. People who don't have pictures of their life don't really.
Your crown is almost falling off.
Yeah, not that it's falling. You know, people
It's
always.
hanging.
Let me just give you that explanation. People always call me kid, champion, blah 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 blah. But I believe there is something on me that God has put that I don't even see it, that people are seeing, and that is a crown.
Okay. So the crown hasn't settled on your head yet.
God has made it. God has put it there already. But what I'm saying is that I don't see it. So it's people who make me realize it. That, hey, what you're doing is good, we like it. You know, like when people like my, I go like, wow, this whole like 60,000 people like my song, this 1 million, 2 million, I go like, okay, cool. So that's why I got a crown there.
How do you feel though?
I feel blessed, that's how I feel.
With the crowd, I've seen you, I mean, I followed Shatta Wale for like some years now. Enter the Net days, I remember. When that song plays, then it means that the show is done. Stadium, you know, you've performed on like big stages. I just wonder how you feel, you know, when you see the crowd yelling, shout, oh, Wale, Wale. Does that make you feel like God or something?
That is what brought this.
Give me God.
That's what brought this. Yeah.
You haven't given me the favorite song on your Rain
On my
album.
I said, oh, like, you know.
Hey, oh.
Yeah, like, you know, let me just.
Okay, so there's
Give
Baby
you-
Mama. Baby,
don't baby my baby. Okay, let me give you.
Baby, my baby.
Shatta Wale, Shatta Wale, me I get three more, me I get two. Like I thought, say I be slow. But me I get different direction, me I get different dimension. Shout out to my boys and feeling okay. Yeah, I say don't baby my baby, say don't baby my baby, don't baby my baby, because my baby, my baby, don't baby my baby. I say don't baby my baby, don't baby my baby. I say don't baby my baby. Yeah. Me are the guy that every girl want me like
Okay. Okay, what inspired this one?
So that's Baby My Baby. You know, most of the times, you know, you go to places and, you know, one day I was sitting, there's a place called Briefcase.
Okay.
You know, I was sitting there, you know, with some two girls, you know, my friends, you know. So
Your friends?
Yeah, I have female friends, like, you know, responsible ones, you know, not ones that, you know. So we're sitting and one guy came and, you know, he came to see his girlfriend, and some guy just, you know, bumped in, you know, where we're sitting and was like, hey baby, what's up? You know, and the guy was like, hey, don't try baby my baby. That's my baby.
Oh, okay.
You hear what I'm saying?
So that's
People
what
make mistake of calling people baby whilst they are not their babies.
Babies.
Yeah, and you can get in Shatta women, you be
So don't baby
be my baby. Yeah,
So-
don't call my baby your baby.
So you're trying to say that Julio, is it the name Julio or Julio?
Julio, any which way.
Yeah, cannot go to Shatamichi and say baby.
Baby, yeah.
Or
you know.
else you
Yeah, I was shooting by slap there with chop. You know, so that's the whole meaning of it. You know, that is also to keep respect for a woman. You know, for her to know that she's special. You alone want to call her your baby. You know, you don't want anybody else. You know, and that thing, it will make a woman feel very, you know, bossy.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the whole idea for this song. Trying to get the Rain album on all the digital platforms, and we're trying to make it very accessible for like everybody, like anybody that wants to have it should quickly like get it. But that is what we are arranging now. it's either it's gonna be on maybe platforms, you know, digitally, or we're gonna have like pen drives coming in, you know. So when you buy my album, it's gonna be on a pen drive. Nobody can copy out from a pen drive, you know, that kind of thing. So it's something we're really working fast on, you know, to get, you know. So it's in production now. Like we are working, like we want to get apps alongside too as well. So, you know, that's what we're thinking. Just to get people quickly, you know, having the album, you know, but not people like, you know, anybody that go bootleg album since that person go and go up for me, man. No, I beg. No, but I'm not lying. Come on, people should support, and you know, young girls like it. You know, I have girls on my snap, and shout out to all the girls on my snaps who like been telling me, Charlie, they see Shatta Mission as their queen, and you know the SMDVs as well. They see her like, you know, somebody who can really, you know, push the women agenda, you know, to a certain level, and you know, I believe the government should also support them. They are girls. You understand me?
You want government to support Mickey's projects as well, right?
The SMDVs Women Empowerment. You know, government needs to, like, you know, because babes, Shatta movement has the youth now, and I keep saying no politician should see this as a joke.
Okay.
Because we are trying to let the youth know that without no politician or politician, we can still be who we want to be. Yes, and we are trying to build a whole world for ourselves. It will get to a time that the youths wouldn't want to vote again, because Shatta movement knows how to deal with stuffs. You know, we are not violent. We just want people to respect us so we can move. That's why people are seeing us like all cults. People are saying we are Freemasons and stuff like that. But yes, when you go to Freemason, you have to respect.
Okay, so well, you heard, you heard the team. But Wale, before we go, you need to. I think you need the media. You owe us an apology or something like that.
Oh, how many times did I apologize?
You didn't apologize to me.
I've written a whole lot of.
Oh, you have.
You see, when you do it, you see that when you do it, another person will want to do it. Another person will do it. Another person want to do it. Then the media will say, "I can't apologize." I don't have any problem with the media.
Okay.
And they should understand that when they give me that respect, I will also give them that same respect. Recently, I called Andy Dusty and I told Andy Dusty, Andy, when you wake up every morning and come on radio, and I say, Shatta Wale, Shatta, no, that thing, I think police have to investigate about it. Hey, you want me to go to jail and leave my children? So you two are going to say, then you get pissed. But you don't know I'm also a father like you. The way you want your kids, you want to spark your car, take your kids, that's the same way. So when you come on radio, say things that will make the country develop. Don't come and say things for police, because the police have big cases to take about. Then you come and talk about young police investigating an artist. Who's to make catch up, baby?
Say why Santi? Whysa almost went to jail for indecent exposure.
Whysa wasn't matured, so he didn't even know what he was doing. If he knows much about music industry, you see that thing he did, he would have done it better.
Okay.
I get what I'm saying. But complacency, we had taste. I just came out, and the Whysa just came out fresh, and the people around me didn't know much about music. I know what maybe he blames himself when he sits. Maybe go like, oh, Charlie, like I have to not do this thing. But you see, those are the things that Shatta Wale won't sit down and think about. Because I know the things I do, and I know how. Some of them come by mistake. Yeah, we'll be there, and somebody will make some news and blah blah, and it's cool. I don't want to talk plenty.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're done.